Yes, coming back to the main page, there is another feature which I did not mention. So here I told you about this, which is opening the chart, saving the folder, calculator, advanced calculator. Now, when you go to these folders, we have certain charts saved here about people. But we as an astrologer, we get different kind of tasks to be accomplished. One of them is the BTR, where we want to do birth time rectification of the Kundali. There are different ways of doing it, but most of the time it's almost always manually done by the astrologer. I try to build a tool here which can help astrologers to do it much more easily. That tool is this a BTR workbench. What we have here is D1 to just 6 different kind of divisional charts which help you to understand and predict Lagna. Then also it tells you in how many minutes and seconds a chart is changing based on this. Based the Lagna is changing based on these charts. Here you can enter the details. Time rectification. Here you can select how much time you want to move front and back. It's highly recommended that this tool will help you only up to 60 minutes left or right. You cannot expect it to work for a couple of days here and there. Of course, it also depends on astrologer's ability. So, yeah, if you can do it. But this is designed to help you to adjust the birth date 60 minutes here and there, a couple of hours. Then there is this feature of adding life events. So let's say I add an event as marriage, then I add another event as childbirth, then I add another event as let's say first job. What happens when I do this is it gives me below event and Dasha event matrix, which is going to give me during the marriage what was the running Dasha, and then for the childbirth what was the running Dasha. This can be used by us to try to pinpoint the birth details of the native. And also, of course, open the Vimshati Dasha here to find out which Dasha is running and everything by selecting specific events, but that's already there here in the matrix. There is another feature here which is Kunda Nakshatra. So what this nakshatra says, it's a simple rule that Moon's nakshatra and Lagna nakshatra, they should fall in 159. So Kunda should align with the Moon's nakshatra by 159. So Kunda nakshatra should be in the trine for the Moon, trine with respect to wherever the Moon is in the D1 chart. So here you can see this change happens every minute. So you can keep on moving by 1 minute each to tell wherever is going to match. For this specific native, it looks like there is a long range. Also, this is a classical rule. It's not that this is the only way you should do it, but this is one of the confirmations which you can use. So this is a strange chart because it doesn't generally take that long to find a match. Generally, you will have one match within 5 minutes here and there. But there are multiple tools like this which we'll be adding one by one here. In this particular case, we do not have Gunamilana matching for a very long time. Interesting. Okay, never mind. So that's just an indication to increase your confidence on whether the birth time is accurate or not. Yes, so this is about birth time rectification. There is actually two more features which I want to talk about. One of them is matchmaking. So this matchmaking is a software, pretty simple, classical like every other matchmaking software. It has Ashtakoota Milana, which is the classical 36 scores out of 36, Chhattisgarh. Then you also have simple rules which I have written myself by consulting various astrologers. This rule setup will be increased in the future. So based on these rules, there are certain checks which are done by the software and it gives a report based on that. Along with that, we have advanced Jyotish metrics. This is also going to help astrologer to decide whether to go ahead with the marriage or not. You can enter the details here directly, such the city and time zone, all gets automatically updated. You can also select one of the existing charts. So let's select charts from here, from my already saved charts in the folder. So run matchmaking. And yes, if you scroll down here, we can see D1 and D9 chart for the boy and for the girl, total Ashtakoota score. If there is any matching rule for the planet overlays, here there is nothing. So there is one. Boys Sun conjunct girl Saturn, boy will dominate the girl. So here the boy is going to be more dominating than the girl. So that's one thing. Then we have below there are some advanced metrics. An astrologer can choose to not see advanced metrics while in calculation. It's up to them. So when you click on that, you have this metrics. They have different things. Normal doshas, which we all have, like Manvi dosha and Raja dosha, Veda dosha, etc. Then we have quantitative balances of how much boy's chart is malefic against the girl's chart. So malefic, if one chart is too malefic, other is not, then yeah, that's not a good combination. Something like that. So yeah, that's one. Then you have Gemini Karakas about fertility, about Karakas, Dara Karaka to match their Karakas. Then you have the Shakuta Milana, just like Ashtakoota Milana, we have the Shakuta Milana. So that also we have implemented here. And then the Shas and the overlap of the boy and the girl during the period when they have come for consultation and possibly going to marry. Because sometimes it's all about the Shas also, initial phase when the boy and the girl are adjusting in a marriage sanskara. The time, if the dashas are not favoring them, then initial phases of marriage can be very difficult. So that's one more thing which we can check. And all the calculations for this is provided below here. Yes, thank you.